Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, from Home Story Cup, it's going to be Spirit versus Serral. Poland versus Finland. Top left, it's going to be Spirit. Bottom right, going to be Serral. It's King's Cove. It's an old map from olden times, 2019 or so, which is 5 years ago now. It's going to be a TVZ, a very, very special matchup. Spirit likes to make nukes. I can't promise you he makes nukes in this game, but it is a macro game, so nukes are always an option when Spirit is in the match, you guys. Yo, and if you want to see me cast live StarCraft, check out the Soup Live series over at the Soup Live website. I'll link you to it if you want. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me cast live StarCraft, featuring players like Spirit and Serral, along with Laughin' Games, right? And I can link you to a VOD of it as well if you want to see how that works. Just Laughin' Games YouTube channel. Laughin', G-A-M-E-Z. So you can look it up on your own. There's one coming up. Let's see. Yeah, I think we just cast one a couple of days ago. So again, I can link you to it if you ask for it. I read every comment anybody ever makes, which is not too hard these days. But man, StarCraft 2... can't quit you. So, hatch first, into an extractor, into a pool here from Serral. We got ourselves a Rax Expand timing here from Spirit with a Reaper. Overlord scouting for proxies. Have I seen Spirit try to proxy Serral before? I don't think I have. But hey, there's a first time for everything, right? Serral's checking for it. So it's an option. Alright, Mr. Reaper Man, what are we doing here? What are we doing, Senor Reaper the Man? Bam. Are we SCV scouting? Is that an SCV? Nope, just a little bit of just darkness on the minimap. And this drone says, I know the Reaper is coming soon, so I'm going to go ahead and hide over here. Or just sit out in the open over here until we have 275 minerals. Ready to make an extractor. But yeah, the Reaper says, let's do the Reaper dance. Pow! Hitting himself with his own KD-8 grenade. Here is Spirit. A factory on the way. A command center on the way back home. And the dance is as beautiful as the day I first saw it. So the third hatch coming in. Around 2:30, KD-8 charge, keeping everybody at bay, and then turning the guns on this hatchery is this Reaper. There we go. Pa-poom, pa-poom, little sparks coming off of that hatchery. I have no idea how, but maybe it's hard enough to cause sparks when you shoot at it. Starport, yes. Opening Banshee? Yes, that is the meta right now in this TVZ. Clem does it. So hey, let's copy Clem. Says every single Terran player in the world here. Third base coming up. Started before 3 minutes. Yada, 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 yada. Queens hoofing it down to the third base to defend it. And I guarantee you this is a tech lab. Hang on a second. Hold on, Fusion Core, Batman. And Tech Lab, the man is building battle cruisers. Alert, alert. I bet you. I bet you it was gonna be Banshees. It is not, sir. This is Tech Lab, this is Fusion Core, this is 4 minutes, this is a battle cruiser rush. This is a 2-base battle cruiser opening here from Spirit. I do this in my 3v3 games that I cast out at twitch.tv/Falcon Paladin every Friday night. Or Saturday, I guess, if you're in the other hemisphere. But where I am, it's a Friday night experience. This has to be. This is what it is. This is what it is. Creep spreading. Great. Hellions are like, hey, it's regular, you know, Marine Marauder medevac stuff. These Hellions are telling you there's nothing crazy going on. Nope. No reason to scout me. Serral really not scouting today of all days. Wait. Ah, he scouted it. He already scouted the battle cruiser in production. Oh, man. I mean, he didn't. He saw the Fusion Core coming in. Guess how you deal with a battle cruiser? 5 queens. 5 queens will defeat a BC. 4 queens won't do it. 3 queens, definitely not. If it's more than 1 battle cruiser, you need a spire and you need to start getting corruptors. So we'll see. That lair's finishing up. Does he throw down a spire? Does he anticipate more than 1 BC? How do you read this, right? How does Serral read this and determine whether he needs a spire or not? Because hydras aren't going to do it. Hydras are garbage against battle cruisers in general. He's getting spores, which do help against BCs quite a bit. And then it's just queens. He is getting a spire. So it's 8 queens out. Again, 5 queens in one place will deal with that. Man throwing up a spire, anticipating maybe another battle cruiser, although we're not getting Yamato, right? That upgrade would tell us what's going on here. The man's making 2 more factories. The man is meching. Maybe we're not actually getting any nukes today just because it's a battle cruiser, which did jump back here. I thought I saw him jump back here. So he's going to get an Overlord kill. The Overlord died. He recognized that was a threat. And then he wants that queen, but can't do it because that's 5 queens shooting at you. And that's how you die as a battle cruiser operator, right? Roachwarren coming in. Try to deal with the Hellions that are coming. Dude, this is trying to do something crazy with Serral, right? He's going to scout it. He's going to shut you down big time, all the time, hard time. So 1 kill on that BC. It's basically a kill that Serral's allowing because he needed to know where the battle cruiser was. So he recognized he couldn't get it back in time, and that was a sacrificial overlord. So there's a Roachwarren. There's a Spire, but what is another battle cruiser coming in? What? He's not getting Yamato, and he's just making more battle cruisers. Ling run by into the 3rd base. Oh no, there's 2 Marines here defending it. Hellions! Hellions! Burn these Lings alive. Whoosh, the Lings are like, we can deal with you. Oh my gosh, they can. Oh, dude, Serral's just like, you're doing something weird. I'm going to send Lings out to destroy your SCVs. How does that sound? And actually, only 2 SCVs died. That was pretty fantastically held by Spirit. Not bad at all. That looked like it was going to be terrible, but, you know, they bought enough time for the extra Hellions to come in and save the day, and the barbecue was on. So it's 2 battle cruisers, and it's Infernal Pre-Igniter. Dude, this is like the games that I play on 3v3 ladder, where you get Blue Flame Hellions at like 4 minutes, and you get battle cruisers jumping in your base at 5 minutes, right? This is great. Spirit knows what's up. He's very cool that way. He's getting more factories, right? This is Race Car Mech. This is Blue Flame. This is Cyclone upgrades. This is Roaches aren't going to be very good. Ravagers are going to be amazing here. Battle Cruiser wants an Overlord kill, but doesn't want to take more spines from that Queen. That Queen anti-air damage is nasty. Infestation Pit getting fired up. On the other side here from our Zerg player, he's making Corruptors because there are 2 Battle Cruisers out. He recognized the unique serial numbers on each of those BCs and knows it's 2 Battle Cruisers and not just 1, so Corruptors are necessary. That is the law here. Good snipe of those creep tumors and then just getting out of there, right? Maybe killing a queen on the way out. No, transfuse. Transfuse, keeping that queen alive. No kills on her, but she's done a lot of damage today. Very proud of it. Corruptor count continuing apace. I mean, we've got 10 Corruptors almost. Hive getting started up. Infestation Pit leading into that Hive. Baneling Nest at 8 minutes, recognizing this isn't a Marine attack or anything. Overseer with speed. Look how zippy this thing is. He's like, all right, those are probably tanks. Great. So it's not just Race Car Mech. It's tanks. He's getting Yamato at 8 minutes. Who gets Yamato at 8 minutes? Dude, Spirit, I am on your side for this. I'm rooting for you just for doing something different against Serral. Because you know that Serral can beat you if you try to go Marine, Marauder, Medevac, right? He's just going to crush you like he crushes everybody but Clem. Which, again, is a very weird thing. He makes everybody look bad, except for Clem. This is where you run. Run! Run! There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Run. Queen. Actually, 1 queen died. 5 queens have been killed, though. Hold on. That's a bit of a bigger number than I thought. So, this is not Race Car Mech. This is a lot of traditional mech here, too, with these tanks. These battle cruisers aren't exactly zippy either. Knight is coming up here from Serral. He doesn't have any... I'm checking. He doesn't have... He does. He has 10 Swarm Hosts. Just kidding. The man's trying to Swarm Host his way against a Blue Flame Hellion meching player. Sure, dude. You know what? You go for that. You go for Swarm Host against Blue Flame. See where that gets ya. I love it, though. It's kind of incredible. Oh, my gosh. They're going to snipe. Yep. taking out a missile turret, going after this 4th base that's under construction. Caustic Spray getting tossed down on that orbital. I have to assume they take down a refinery before they die too. I like putting up Niduses underneath the lifted orbitals, but it probably would have died anyway. Not the good, like the best use of resources there, right? Nidus Worm's still up, mind you. Both Nidus Worms are still up, mind you. So getting pulled apart a little bit here is Spirit. Serral's like, oh, I finally get to play a different strategy than Lingbane Hydra and Roaches and Ravagers and Vipers. This is great. I get to make Swarm Host and not feel bad about it. Because trying to use Swarm Host against Marine Marauder, Widowmine is a fool's errand, as everybody knows. Sometimes I try it. It doesn't work. Zerglings jumping in. They don't have Adrenal yet. They're very much working on it, though. Battle Cruisers can chew through Locust pretty quickly. It's, like, not amazingly fast, but kind of reduced a bunch of the damage that would have been taken otherwise. Caustic Spray on this base again. You can't out-repair Caustic Spray. You can't. It will continue forever, you idiot. But the army comes over and just buys enough time to get those creeps away. And by creeps, I mean those corruptors. They both start with the letter C. Greater Spires coming in. Dude, Serral's getting Greater Spire shenanigans. This is awesome. The Battle Cruiser having to play, like, defensive duty instead of being on offense. But, I mean, the corruptors will kill them if they got there anyway. That said, there's only 10 corruptors, and there are 3 BCs. And they do have +1 armor. Oh, but he decided to jump over here. For what purpose? I don't exactly know. They didn't really accomplish much. I love this Nidus positioning here. Serral is so conscientious with his Nidus placements. Spirit's going for it, but also there's a Nidus coming up. And he should probably be cognizant of that. Tank siege up. Nidus Worm erupts. Sensor Tower will see anything that comes out of this. Oh no, you can actually see you can see a Nidus on the Sensor Tower? Did I know that? They're buildings, though. Oh my goodness. I am embarrassed. I should have known that. Anyway, yep. Cyclones are scary. They've got their upgrade, which means the red is coming out of their front. I mean, it's the other way around, right? The red means they have their upgrade. Locusts. Oh, jumping on a couple of those high ground siege tanks. Absolutely baller move. Absolutely baller move here. Again, Serral's widely favored in this game, but it doesn't mean that our guy, Spirit, can't win it. I think Yamato takes a couple of those dudes out. Corruptors, Corrosive Bile down one of the BCs as it tries to jump out of there. Absolutely disgusting play. Another Yamato and another Corrosive Bile kill. Oh no. Corrosive Bile Battlecruiser kill because they can't move when they're jumping. It's the perfect Corrosive Bile target. Holy Hannah Montana. Guy's getting Cloak. I can't tell if that is Banshee Cloak or if that is another group of Locusts showed up, by the way. Or if that is Ghost Cloak. Does the man have any ghosts at all? No. Does he have any Banshees at all? Also, no. So, I can't tell which cloak it is. Hovering over it is not helping me right now. Yeah, man. I mean, Serral, I was like, how does he do all this stuff? Well, the man's averaging 400 APM, so... You know, you can do a lot of Swarm Hosty shenanigans. You can also have a Corruptor Ball you're playing with. That's a dead Battle Cruiser again. You can be expanding a whole bunch while you're at it, keeping your 81 workers alive. That's what the income tab looked like. And yeah, I mean, when Swarm Hosts are taking out your siege tanks, oh, it doesn't get either one of those tanks. That's huge. You know you're in a big way. And then, yeah, just Banelings on your planetary. Ravager's getting some hits off there, too. This is how you do it. You pick it apart. This is Serral's strategy for dealing with big, scary Protoss death balls. This is a strategy for dealing with big, scary mech balls where if you attacked into it, you move into this, you die. Right? Which is why mech is really good at, you know, platinum and gold and diamond level. It's because everybody just wants to move. Right? But if you're a really good Zerg player, you don't move anymore. But where is my blue flame, and why is there not any blue flame? Doesn't matter. Lucas got munched up anyway. Right? You pick at the edges. You launch swarm hosts. You caustic spray down bases. You pop planetaries. You're just everywhere at once, never engaging fully, unless it's with like locusts or something you don't care about. And then just kind of slowly continue expanding, continue spreading creep, continue making pretty good trades against this mech. Spirit has lost more resources than Serral has today. A lot of that is because 4 battle cruisers have died. It's tough. Ooh, there is a Ghost Academy. Okay, so it is ghosts. The man is building ghosts. Is the man going to build us some... He does have a nuke. I told you. I told you there was a chance. With a Spirit game, we're going to get a nuke. Which, you know, is not insanely rare in StarCraft these days, but still always fun to see. Especially in a professional tournament like this one, right? Home Story Cup. Is Home Story Cup a professional tournament? Mostly. 9 Broodlords on the way. Are Broodlords good in StarCraft? A little bit. Nah, tried to Yamato one of the swarm hosts, but it got inside the Night Swarm and escaped instead. The Broodlords. Ready to harass this planetary. Maybe with some swarm host support. Who knows? Nom 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 nom. This is where the planetary gets like 175 kills because it's just eating broodlings all day. It's already up to 12. Oh my gosh, are they going to kill this? Dude, remember when they took planetary armor from 3 to 2 for no reason whatsoever? Nice fungal on those ghosts, and they're getting chewed up by Broodlords. Ah, that sucks. And then the planetary dies. Ugh, there are just too many answers for Zerg when it comes to mech, dude. This guy's got Broodlords, he's got Swarm Hosts, he's got Fungals. He's got Corruptors doing all sorts of great stuff. Banelings and just Ravagers. Everything you want. Except for Roaches, because Roaches are garbage against mech. But the man does have Ravagers, and that totally works. And yeah, you just, you know, you just harass the ever-loving everything out of this guy. Keep him pinned to his corner of the map. Expand again. Surprised he hasn't expanded here yet. He's got a 10,000 mineral bank. 10,000 mineral bank, Serral does. 5,000 gas, not as impressive, but still pretty good. +3 flyer attack is coming in, and yeah, Broodlords, with the upgrades they have, a +3 attack. Gonna put in some work here. Ah, we neural parasited a battle cruiser and corrosive biled it to almost death. He's alive. Just kidding. Corrosive biles, go. Dude, microbial shroud got tossed down? What? I thought you can attach that to a unit and it follows it around, but he just cast it like on the ground for some reason. He's just showing off at this point, I guess. Ultralisk Cavern coming in. Second Spire on the way. I mean, Serral's just like, look. Spirit's mined out. He doesn't have any money left at all. 300 minerals and 400 gas is not going to cut it whatsoever. So, I mean, you know. Just going to get upgrades, folks. What's the answer to Broodlords and Ultralisks? Ghosts! The ghosts with the most. This base has lifted off about 27 times today. That's why it's not mined out. Oh, and he did do the Nidus underneath the lifted orbital play. That's fun. Then it spreads creep if it actually pops. Ooh, Thors are being added in to try to deal with the Broodlords. They do outrange Broodlords, and they do huge amounts of damage to them. Oh, he let it finish. Now there's creep here. Now you can't land, which totally sucks, but it is going to recede fairly quickly, so. Could definitely be worse. Give us a nuke. Give us a nuke. Give us a nuke. Come on, Spirit, you want to give us a nuke. Yes? Maybe? Ow. Broodlords against Cyclones. Not fair. Nice fungal. No way. Come on, 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 chameleon. Ah, it's a drone pull. That said, it's a beautiful sight anyway. A sight to behold. A sight for the senses. Some larva got killed. You know, it pulled Serral away for like 10 seconds. I mean, sure. That buys us some time to try to build this base, which you're probably not going to be able to hold, but upgrading it to a planetary is what you're going to give a shot to anyway here. Chitinous plating, finishing up. Ground carapace level 2, finishing up. Snipe, snipe, snipe. Snipe. Okay, good snipes on some Swarm Hosts. Broodlords eating it too, and then just eating those Locusts with their basic attacks. Ghosts are still pretty good. Not going to say no to ghosts at this point in time. Banelings just charging into the fungal units. They don't care if they're hitting cyclones or not. Yeah, this little weird Infestor, Viper, Ravager, Baneling composition takes down a planetary. Broodlords, and by that I mean a Broodlord is sharking around the 12 o'clock position here on King's Cove as well. This is a fun map. I like it a lot. Spirit busting the mech out against Serral is something I did not have on my bingo card, but I'm happy it happened. Broodlord dies with 6 kills. Like I said, Thors do extraordinarily well against them. No, you can't land here. I'm sorry. The Naya Swarm eruptions are just constant and never-ending. And Spirit's given up on trying to mine the remaining minerals at this natural base today. At 20 minutes, he still doesn't have it. And guess what's lifted up? The second base gets lifted up again. Liberators are pretty good against Locusts. Did they not one-shot them? That's insane. How? Or maybe it was another Locust I saw that looked like it survived a single shot. I don't know. We're going into Mass Thor now. Serral has an 11,000 mineral bank and a 7,800 gas bank. Ling's trying to run by. The ghosts are looking good. So it's Ghost Mech, right? It's traditional mech with tanks and Thors and Liberators and Ghosts. Spirit has survived long enough to get to this point. Save the tanks. Save. Nope. Both of them died. Okay, well. Pretty good hit on those cracklings, gotta say. And Serral's just like, well, I've got 11,000 minerals. I can send little packs of Lings into your bases at all times and in all places, and you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Serral comes up the right side, says, Crocibile, your Liberator. Thank you very much. It is just Ling chaos all over the place. Swarm host launching into the main now by Serral. Man, you just want to base race at this point. You kind of just want to do not fight the Locusts. Do not fight the Locusts. Do not fight. He fought the Locusts and lost. Thor burned down. Extractor killed. 20 SCVs in total have been killed right now. I mean, we're looking at some absolutely insanely Nidus Swarms bursting inside your main base. This reminds me of that StarCraft 2 mission, which is an homage to the original Brood War mission. Well, StarCraft 1 mission is not even a Brood War mission, where you gotta hold out as Terran as innumerable waves of Zerg throw themselves at you. And then at the end of the StarCraft 2 version, Nidus Swarms are erupting inside your base, and it totally sucks, and it's really fun though, right? Memorable mission. Factory dead. Starport, probably gonna die. Oh my gosh, Locust damage is so good. Got it down into actively burning down. Good enough. Spirit somehow, some way remains pretty much maxed out here. Again, ghosts are really cost efficient. Changelings, pretty cost efficient too. Ooh, he missed one. He missed two. There are still changelings in here, Spirit buddy. These swarm hosts are not getting back inside their Nidus, which means they're dying, which means Serral's probably freeing them up. No, he wanted to keep them alive. Didn't do a great job there. 141 to 141 army supply. Even Steven income has been actually in Spirit's favor a little bit over the game. Serral's got another base down this way. Still hasn't expanded here for reasons that are beyond me. Burrowed Lings hanging out. Locusts just attacking a random orbital that's in the middle of nowhere. The number of Nidus Worms on the map right now is the 5. 5 Nidus Worms exist independently on the map at the moment. That's way too many. Blue Flame Hellbats trying to defend. No, we can't lose a starport to Zerglings. Spirit is slowly transitioning his units over here to the 12 o'clock spot on the map and kind of abandoning the main a little bit. I mean, he's got a pack of units defending against this Ling shenaniganry, yes. Okay, cancel the orbital, get up, retreat. This is looking pretty bad. All of a sudden, we need some neural parasites. An EMP on these infestors would be huge. Another Nidus coming up inside the main base of Spirit. Is he abandoning his main base? It sure seems like he probably is. That's very likely what is happening. Ooh, neural parasite. And Cyclone attacking his own fellows. Look at the range on that thing. Okay, it did wear off. He has to live with the fact that he killed some of his fellows. Thor's getting neural parasited. That's what we're here for. Ling Bane crashing all over him. Not getting a lot of value there, but the neural parasite, you know, blinding cloud helping at the same time. This Thor getting big time hits off. Another, oh, gets a ghost with a neural parasite. Could EMP his fellow ghosts. Doesn't quite do it. 141 to 85 armor supply in favor of Serral. More bases dying. Ghost Academy getting hit. Cyclone's getting murderized by a couple Zerglings. Just kidding. He's alive with 8 kills. What a Chad. 8 Ultralisks in production. There are 9 ghosts out. I don't know if Ultras are what we want here. I'm really not entirely sure if it's Ultras that we want right now. 19 Banelings? Sure, I can get more on board with that. I mean, the Ultras do have full upgrades, which is nice. They've got Chitinous Plating. They have Anabolic Synthesis. They've got 3-3 on top of that. So, Ling Bane, huh? Ling Bane Ultra. What's Serral's remaxing on? And again, he's got enough money to remax on something else. Sooner rather than later, right? Planetary down. Guys inside the main do not have any Hellions with them. Ooh, they do have 1 Hellbat. Hold on, he's got 5 kills. No, he's dead, but he did a lot of damage nevertheless. Ling's jumping into this one of the remaining mining bases here. Sending the whole army back to clean that out. I mean, Spirit has taken Serral to 26 minutes. Right? This is the kind of game that not many Terran players can pull off against Serral, is getting to the 26-minute mark. Neural Parasite on a siege tank, firing away at his buddies. Causing major problems. Ultras charging their way in. Crucibile's Liberator perfectly placed, perfectly numbered. 1 snipe on an Ultralisk. That's its corpse on the ground. Blood splatter analysis has revealed it. Ghost Academy getting replaced up here by Spirit. He's trying to be cost efficient, man, but he's lost 52,000 resources to 41,000 for the Zerg. As a mech, as a meching Terran that has happened to him today, that is just not a recipe for a victory and never has been. Million Zerglings have died, right? Only 500? 500 Zerglings have died. I would have said 1,000 by this point. They've been dying by the 10s and 20s and 30s for a long time, but I guess 1,000 is a big number. At the end of the day, 28 more Lings in production, and Ultras jumping up there too. And hey, have you been enjoying the shorts that I've been posting? I have been posting a lot of shorts recently and getting a lot of good views on them, and thank you for liking them if you've been seeing them. And if you want to see the full VOD, I've been linking the full VOD at the bottom of the shorts, right? It's a related video. They show the title at the bottom of the shorts, and you can click on it and see the whole video. And again, thanks for watching the shorts if you have been. Planetary Fortress down. Not even close. Not even close to staying alive. If it had 3 armor, it's not even close. Ultralisk retreating dies. Ultralisk doesn't retreat, dies. Okay. Ooh, these infestors getting caught out is a problem. Fungal on the counterattack. Is there enough? No. Snipety snipe, snipe, snipe. Another Ultralisk goes down to the snipe on these ghosts. Look, Spirit is not going to win this game, but it's a bit of a moral victory to be at 28 minutes against Serral. Every minute that ticks by. 100 Lings in production, by the way. 100 Zerglings at a time. That is so many Zerglings. Ultralisks. Spirit fighting so absolutely ridiculously hard here. Snipe again. Now it looks like he broke the link on the snipe. Fungal. No, it's a dance. It's a dance. There are only 22 SCVs remaining. Serral's expanding up the left side of the map too. Engaging up Lings, Ultras, jumping on top of these swords. Ghosts cloaking. Overseers say, we can see you. And a Fungal to boot, and all of the ghosts die, and that's a GG. Serral does get the win here in 29 minutes and 4 seconds, and that is a tough, tough loss for Spirit, but man, he did his best, and man, he gave us an entertaining game. He gave us a nuke. He gave us an absolute ton of, I mean, what? Thor's causing all sorts of issues. We got battle cruisers running around. Did they pay for themselves? Probably not, but we got a good 29-minute TVZ for you today, and the resources lost really tell us everything, huh? This, I mean, Serral income advantage over the last 10 minutes is enlightening. But 64,000 and 52,000 resources lost. Spirit lost so much more. 14,000, 12,000? 12,000 more resources more than Serral did today. I said more in extra time there. It was a bad time. 17 ghosts went down. Okay, but 14 infestors died too. So here's the thing, where Serral can afford to lose a lot of stuff, right? 8 Ultralisks died, 9 Broodlords died, 700 Zerglings died, 15 Nidus Worms died, but he had the cost efficiency in the income and the losses to make up for it. It's a very fun game for Serral to play for that reason. He killed 7 planetaries, 2 command centers, 3 orbitals. That is 10. That is 10 Terran bases today. I say you need to kill 10 Zerg bases to defeat them. Not a hatchery went down, not a hive, not a lair. But 10 Terran bases died, and that is another key to victory. 10 Thors died, 37 Cyclones went down. 41 Hellions and 151 SCVs is insane. Wait, did he not lose? He didn't lose a single drone today? Dude, Serral. I mean, this could be categorized as a playing with your food kind of a game, because, I mean, honestly, didn't lose a hatch. Really? Didn't... Didn't lose a hatch, didn't lose a drone in 29 minutes in a TVZ is almost impossible. But Spirit never really made a concerted push across the map today, did he? He poked around the edges, he picked off some creep tumors, he got a nuke kind of deep into Serral's territory, but that was it. So you need more than that to take him down. And also the fact that the battle cruisers got scouted hurt. But that's what Serral does. He scouts, he finds what you're doing, he prepares for it, and he punishes you. So that's a GG, and that's going to be it from me. This has been the Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.